What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Odd Candy once again. Today we have a little show and tell. Not sure how many of you recognize this cover, but it's actually the cover from the original Pinocchio story. If I'm not mistaken, it was 1883, I believe. It actually comes from a village from the same name, Pinocchio, close to Florence. So anyway, again, not to mess with anybody's childhood here, but the actual original story of Pinocchio was kind of a dark one. He wasn't the best behaved. A lot of things happened to him in the story. And the reason I'm showing you is the visuals here in the cover, especially what he's wearing. So he's got like an orange top, green shorts. And also we can see some of the characters on the story here. Like you see the whale, the fairy, and a couple other animals there. Also, Jimmy Cricket, his conscience, is also in the book. I don't want to spoil it. If you get a chance, try to look for the original story. Actually, the name of the author here is cut off, but you can go ahead and look for it. So here's the piece that I actually made. It's my version of it, so you'll see some stuff that I actually added to it, especially on the face, and I'll explain that in a bit. So the reason I was showing you the cover of the original Pinocchio is because the colors. When people see this piece, they always think, oh, that's Hannibal Lecter. And it's understandable, right? Got the face mask, the orange, but no. So I'll be telling a little bit of what this piece is about. And it does have a lot of detail, and again, my pieces, most of them are just open to interpretation, and everything you see here, including from the posture with his hands up, the way his eyes are all blacked out as well, and so I'll be explaining a little bit more about it. And one of the things that does happen to Pinocchio in the story is that he does get his feet burnt on a fire accident. They do try to hang him as well. That's the reason you see a noose on his neck, and the strings here on his hands are cut, and his feet as well. And there are no strings on me, right? Famous song. Just to show a bit of his freedom, but at the same time, he's also on his knees in front of this charcoal, and I'm going to show you in a bit how this actually has an illumination. And here's a lock on the back of his mask. This is an iron mask that I put on him just to add to his chastisement, or just to add to this punishment he got. Basically, the whole thing about the iron mask is that if he does lie, the nose grows, right? So in this case, the nose will grow inward, and we already know what would happen to him. So it's kind of like something that prevents him, or should prevent him, from lying. I added this extra. Again, it's my version of Pinocchio. Obviously, in the original story, he doesn't have this, so I decided to add it. The bottom of this is where the battery compartment is. I did add a battery to this sculpture. I'll show you in a minute how it looks. And here you can see the light when I flick it on. Right there it is. So it definitely looks better in the dark, but as you can see, it gives it that illusion of the charcoal being on fire. So let's see. There it is. So this is how it looks like in the dark. Definitely. It's a really cool visual. It can even also work as a lamp if you like. So that's just another add-on that I like. Some of my pieces, a lot of them, I do add lights to it with a battery chamber. So yeah, this is pretty much my version of Pinocchio. A lot of my pieces do have kind of this stuff that I add to it. If you did like the video, please subscribe. If you're watching again, welcome back. I hope you liked it, and yeah, give me a like and a comment. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one. And always remember, create to motivate.
Okay.